So I had a neighbour when I crawled out of my tent in the rain this morning. Alright, day 7, I think, of my Great Southwest Walk. So I'm just leaving Moleside Camp at the crack of 10 a.m. I've kind of been loitering this morning. There's been some showers and rain. It's just very light, but it was fairly consistent. So I waited around at the shelter, had some brekkie, and just generally took my time. There's a patch of sun, patch of blue now, so I'll head off. I've got no grand illusions about making it dry, though. I reckon I'm going to get wet at some stage on the beach. I've got a long beach walk today, about probably 16 k's, and then up through the dunes to Swan Lake. So I'll get on with it. Thankfully it's a short day, although I am going to hit the beach close to high tide, which won't be much fun, but anyway, I'll just deal with it. It wasn't too bad yesterday. I was walking near high tide at the end of the day, and it was okay. So hopefully this next section won't be too bad either. We'll see how we go. Alright, I'll spin the camera around and show you what I'm looking at. So I'm just walking around walking back to the beach on this fire track. Then I'll cut down a walking track. It goes around a headland. And then once I get around this headland, I'll hit the beach for a long section of beach walking, the longest of the walk actually. Let's hope this sun stays out for a while, eh? I don't know. It's looking a bit better. So I'm just savouring this little inland section. Reasonably firm walking. There's a bit of sea mist and rain still around. This easy walking only goes for a kilometre or so. Well, I'm at the coast again. Okay, time to turn left. And start walking again. It's a little bit softer today. It's not too bad so far though. This is a long beach walk. This is pretty soft now. I'm having some lunch up in the dunes. Well, the edge of them, trying to get out of the wind. pretty horrific, the wind today. I'm about halfway along my beach walk for the day. It's pretty well high tide now too. That's where I'm heading, down there. Okay, if you can hear me, that's the end of my beach walk for today. I'm going up here to Swan Lake. Now if you can see the marker pole on the dune there. So the wind's died down a bit. Okay, well, I'm at Swan Lake Camp. So I got the tent up, it's pretty windy. There's a few spots tucked in, there's another spot in there. There's a bit of a wind tunnel through there. This spot here isn't exactly out of the wind. Possibly the best spot is right there, but it's a bit slopey and it's right beside the shelter. Anyway, I'm comfortable. Got the shoes off, got the tent up. Tomorrow we go to Tarragal. I might go and try and find the actual Swan Lake later on. I'll see how much energy I've got. So for future walkers, there's Swan Lake's the Portland dune buggy camps here as well. So you walk through an area that could be dune buggies, so I didn't see any today. As far as walking facilities, there's a toilet up there. There's some taps around the place. There's one just there with bore water in them. There's that camping area there, but it's pretty, the wind's howling down there. So I'm trying to get a bit of a shelter off these trees here with limited success. I've got tank water here, but up in the dune buggy camp, which is over there, there's bore water through there too, and toilets as well. So there's no shortage of water options. I'm not sure how the bore water would taste, but anyway, I've got plenty of tank water, so I'm going with that. So this is Swan Lake. I've gone for a bit of a walk. Before I crawl into the tent for the night. There's quite a few swans out there too. Okay, day 7, Great Southwest Walk. Today was a harder day than you may imagine with the distance. I think I walked 17 k's, climbed, I don't know, 100 metres or something. that beach has got softer. It gets softer. If you go, there's two options from here. You can go along the beach to the springs, or you can go over Mount, what's it called? Mount Richmond to Trawalla. I'm going over Mount Richmond this time, but I've done the beach every other time, and it gets softer and softer the closer you get to the end of it. And I noticed the difference today compared to yesterday. Didn't help that the headwind was just hammering me, as you probably heard from the audio. And yeah, I had the odd shower coming through, just icing on the cake as well. But it was wild. It's a wild stretch of coast. So from Mombyong to here, there's really no access. And even at Mombyong and here, you can't drive to the coast. You've got to walk you can drive to within a kilometre or two, and then you've got to walk down. Although this is a dune buggy. Portland Dune Buggy have their camping area here, and they do let dune buggies in the dunes down to the beach. So you have to be a little bit careful. There was none around today, but if there are dune buggies around, you'll just have to be careful because they are allowed in those dunes. They're not meant to go on the beach, I don't think, but yeah, but they're definitely allowed in the dunes. All right, so yeah, I was here pretty early. I was here by about, 2:30, 3 o'clock. It took me a while to settle on a campsite out of the wind, but I've done the best I can do here. There's a bit of wind kind of funneling through, but I think I'll be okay. Oh, I'll be okay. I'll manage. Looks like the rain's cleared, which was what the forecast said last time I saw it. So hopefully tomorrow up over Mount Richmond and down to Tarragul will be a good day. It'll be a long day. It's about 20-something Ks. But I've got a food drop again down at Tarragul, so it'll be a night of luxury tomorrow night again. All right, we'll see you in the morning. Take it easy.